you came for bed.
Two teams, two conferences. It's a road game for the Heat. We are.
Well, guys,
they don't back down, David. Thank you. Great, you look up and down both these rosters, and these are incredible athletes on both sides.
So we expect, Kevin, that we're going to get some great highlight plays out in transition here, and you're going to see the court shrink up a little bit for some of the offensive players.
How about the most athletic guy you ever faced?
John Barry? No, I'm kidding, Kevin. I'm kidding.
He'll like that answer, though, yeah. If he's listening, I'm sure he is.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Jordan, LeBron, who?
Most athletic player I ever faced was Kobe Bryant in his prime.
I like that answer. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. A starting five on the floor. On the court for the Heat, Winslow and Bosch at the forward spots. Dion Waiters is out there with Dragic, and it's Whiteside in at the 5, down low. The Heat shooting their first free throws of the game. The first free throw is good.
Still believe that the Nuggets play their best when the ball is moving around. They rely on ball movement to create shots and open up opportunities. They don't have a lot of great isolation players.
He hits both from the stripe. And with the Nuggets being at their best when their assist numbers are so high, that's been a trend for them for nearly a decade.
The Nuggets have not had an all-star in some time, and they are best when relying on one another. That builds a lot of team chemistry and a lot of team confidence. A high number of their baskets were assisted on last year, and you love playing with a selfless team.
There's Winslow. Moutier with the rebound.
Well, he has more than enough strength to fight through the D and convert that one. I'm surprised he came up short there.
Good. Denver on D. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Right side a screen. Winslow setting the pick for Dragic. Good on the triple. Dragic has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
You just can't leave Goran Dragic open from the three-point line. He loves getting free from beyond the arc and letting it fly.
You watch Jokic play, and you can see why so many are high on his ability to be a star someday. Brent has all the tools, is a legit 7-footer, and he moves with such ease.
Yeah, Jokic has a nice face-up game and has lateral movement as a big, which is quite impressive. Sense of spacing with his passing is pretty good. His timing on defense is good. Be interesting to see how he develops in the next couple seasons.
So he gets them both. Well, the Heat have had a lot of success since their inception. 3 titles as a team. In fact, Brent, you'd be hard-pressed to find just one great moment for a team, as they've had so many.
Well, the thing is, Kevin, they've had so many different ways in which they've constructed the team. Dwayne Wade in his prime, Shaq coming along in the later stages of his career, and then obviously having LeBron James in South Beach for a few years didn't hurt their chances of appearing in the NBA Finals. But it's the what next factor for the rest of this franchise and how quickly they can maintain Eastern Conference dominance.
And Gallinari kicks to Moutier. He feeds it to Harris. Back to Moutier. The dish to Gallinari. Jokic a screen. Just 4 to shoot. Moutier kicks to Gallinari. The basket good off the assist from Moutier. Gallinari's got his first 3 points of the game.
Nice swing action there. Gallo, he simply squares up and rises to the occasion.
Pass to Waiters. Off the pick. And he hits the jump shot.
The pick definitely could have been better. Didn't fully commit to it, but it was still just enough to get his teammate enough room to knock down the shot.
Moutier pass to Gallinari. Jokic a screen. Back to Moutier. Shoots a 3. Another 3 for Denver.
Sweet jumper there from Moutier, catching the D by surprise by taking that shot as soon as he got the pass.
Pass to Whiteside. To the paint. There's Winslow. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here.
Well, I think GMs basically were salivating over the fact that Winslow was going to come into this league and be an impact defender. He's got great hands and great feet to stick with who it is that he's defending, and that wingspan certainly disrupts passing lanes.
And with Winslow in his defense, as you were saying, Brent, it isn't all that physical. He has a great mindset for being a stopper on the defensive end.
Well, maybe he's taken a page out of a fellow Dookie in Shane Battier, because playing defense at this level is about doing your research and game planning. Shane, one of the best, and Winslow has those kind of instincts.
And Miami making a change here. Williams has checked in. For Denver, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. The Heat trail by 3. Waiters dishes to Dragic. He kicks it to Winslow. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Outside Williams. Waiters gets a wide open look. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Waiters got his second bucket.
Now, some guys have a hard time finding their teammates in those possessions. Dragic is always looking to dish to get it to the open man.
Jokic a screen. There's a screen. He used that pick just right. And that's now 6 points for Gallinari.
What are you going to do defensively? Such separation with the height advantage in that matchup.
And Waiters kicks to Dragic. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Really nice to see Dragic explore that aspect of his game. The catch-and-shoot J is simply deadly.
For Miami, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Bosh, the screen. Outside Dragic. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Williams. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's on Gary Harris.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Well, it's been talked about to death the way the altitude in Denver can wear out the visiting team. With that said, Brent, for the first time in a while, the Nuggets haven't been playing at a very high pace.
I don't think that's the cup of tea for this current coaching staff, the way they've assembled things. And you wonder if not playing at a high pace doesn't make the most of a built-in home court advantage at altitude. But really, it's about your personnel. They have some plodding bigs and some young guards that need to develop. Why speed that up?
And he sinks the second. Denver's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Jokic a screen. Gallinari passes to Moutier. It's stolen by Dragic. Unloads from 13. That one wide left. Denver shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. Stolen by Winslow. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. And Waiters has it in the corner. Outside Williams. Over to the left wing. Jokic against Winslow. Bosh. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
When Bosh gets that close to the basket, he is relentless on how he attacks. We saw it there.
Jokic sets the screen for Harris. Now the feed to Moutier. From outside the arc, and it's Kenneth Faried with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Heat have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. And Waiters kicks to Winslow. Picked by Williams. Gallinari brings the double team. Here's Waiters. Off target from 3-point range. The Nuggets trail. Trying his luck deep. They get the rebound. And that one's good. Jokic. Jokic has got 7.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Brent, the importance of the three-pointer growing and growing. Some worry it's becoming too prominent. What do you think?
I'm enjoying the game. I'm getting a little jealous.
I think everybody is, though.
Yeah, right? I'm getting a little jealous that I didn't play in this era. But interesting the way that coaches are seeking out the three-point line and in turn trying to create more space for the guys that can do more than just shoot threes, Kevin. So having versatility between 1 and 4, a great screen setter that can roll and command some attention of the defense to suck in the defense. We always talk about the accordion of the defense, bringing them in, pulling them out, and taking advantage. I like the three-point shot. It's here to stay. Just don't mention 4. Don't mention the 4-point shot.
But some are.
Yeah, let's not go there.
Now here is Harris. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Dishes to Mudiay. Jokic with his screen on Dragic. Mudiay kicks to Harris. Clock is at 3. There's the triple. Harris missing again. Miami's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And Waiters has it in the corner. Heat moving the ball around to the left side wing. Outside Williams. Passes it to Waiters. It's stolen by Harris. Shot from 16. Mudiay, no good. Moutier's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. Outside Dragic. And it's Waiters atop the key. Miami no good on that time either.
I get a feeling that he made that much more difficult than he had to. No reason why he had to fade away on that jumper.
And the basket by Harris.
Outstanding look from the perimeter from Gary Harris. When he gets space to shoot from there, he has no problems with it.
Bosh, the screen. Dragic dishes to Williams. Back to Dragic. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Dragic has got 8 points.
Yeah, he's been precise on offense. I don't think he's made one mistake on that end of the floor so far.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. And then for Miami, James Johnson's checked in for Derek Williams. Josh Richardson comes in for Dion Waiters. And it's Tyler Johnson in for Goran Dragic. Murray, the pass to Laverne. Stolen by Bosh. Winslow against Chandler. Winslow kicks to Johnson. Outside Bosh. Richardson up top. Puts up a 3. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. The Nuggets have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. They set the pick. 3-pointer, Martin. And that one is off. And Miami the other way now.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Richardson dishes to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks to Johnson. Here's Bosh. Denver grabs the miss. In the corner, Murray with it. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. Heat ball. The Heat with the lead. Johnson outside. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And the Heat making some trades last season to get underneath that luxury tax threshold. They reset the clock on the dreaded repeater tax, which absolutely hammers teams for being over the tax for consecutive years.
The Heat shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Yeah, last year collectively only 74% from the line.
And Brent, as you look at how the Heat have moved to get under the cap, and even with the tax ramifications, they brought in Joe Johnson, it's become a big consideration for teams.
Well, there's no doubt that the penalty with regards to the tax doubling up and sometimes tripling up what it is that franchises will pay for going over that luxury threshold is affecting the decision making of the general managers around the league. But this huge boost in salary cap space, Kevin, that's going to raise some eyebrows as well.
Heat leading by 3. Bosch passes to Johnson. Back to Bosch. To the middle. Winslow. And the dunk by Winslow.
Oh, I thought Winslow was going to rip that rim off. What a dunk.
Denver shooting 39% in the early minutes of this game. Richardson against Barton. .158 left in the first quarter of the game. And another miss by Denver.
He wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the fade.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
The pass to Murray. To halt the run, and he's good on the 3-ball. Murray's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, if Murray can do that and become a threat from the 3-point line, look out.
Bosch kicks to Johnson. Bosch, the screen. Johnson outside. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots it up. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Barton dishes to Arthur. Shoots from the corner. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Johnson kicks to Bosch. And Richardson now atop the key. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The Nuggets trail by 3. Barton outside. Feeds to LeVert. Here's Chandler, and the dunk by Chandler.
Solid court recognition by LeVert there with the pass. He often makes great decisions on the floor.
Here's Richardson. 6 points for him. They set the pick. Sinks the triple. Richardson's got 9. Here's Murray. He dishes it to Barton. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. The basket. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
And it's really about limiting their mistakes. And early on, they've been able to do that here in the first.
Having complete control over what it is you're doing and avoiding distractions. It's hard to accomplish, but good job so far tonight.
Wilson Chandler out there with Nurkic. Then there's Murray. Then it's Will Barton. And it's Gallinari in at the 3. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Kenneth Faried, and call him Kenneth. He gets mad when you say Ken. He's the manimal, one of the best rebounders in the league. He plays with a tremendous motor. But Faried said, I never looked at myself as just an energy player. I just have a lot more passion than other people in the league. And I play hard. I have talent and passion. Kevin?
A key player for Team USA gold medal in 2014. Thanks, D.A. And the basket is good. And it's 6 points for Dion Waiters.
Some people feel Waiters takes too many contested jumpers, and that lowers his field goal percentage, but he nails that one.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Chandler.
no clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Emmanuel Moutier's checked in for Will Barton. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Dragic with it. He feeds it to Waiters. Teardrop shot. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. So much of coaching in the NBA has to do with managing personalities, getting players to go in the same direction. You were just talking about that.
Well, I'm thinking about who it is that over the past 3 or 4 years has made the most impact. And it's a weird story because I think Mike Malone in Sacramento was doing that before it was that he took the job in Denver. DeMarcus Cousins, a star player who finally maybe had the feels for a coach in Coach Malone. Now he's in Denver. I think that Mike Malone has that same temperament for that young ball club and will get them places maybe a little bit faster than anybody else might have.
Nurkic's screen on Dragic. Moutier pass to Nurkic and stolen by Whiteside. Whiteside, Dragic, the 11-footer. Whiteside, good.
Well, that's certainly a part of Hassan Whiteside's game that he's been working on. If he's getting that jumper to go, unguardable.
It's tipped, dives for it, and it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession. That's tipped. Moutier dishes to Nurkic. Murray kicks to Nurkic. Pass to Gallinari. 6 on the shot clock.
Well, you can see the tools that Waiters may have to be a good defender. It's just about his focus. He does it there.
Waiters on the wing. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Now here's Murray. Ellington defending. Can they get it? Nurkic can't hit. The Heat leading by 9. Dragic kicks to Ellington. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Chandler. A different look for Denver. Fareed comes in for Wilson Chandler. And Harris subbed in for Murray.
Gary Harris.
Ellington kicks to Waiters. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. And it's an 11-point Heat lead.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
And for the Heat last season, they seem to have a very defensive approach to how it is that they wanted to play. Challenged every shot, did well on their rotations, and they definitely limited their opponents' scoring by slowing down the pace of the game.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Moutier kicks to Harris. It's stolen by Dragic. Now here's Dragic, the fast break opportunity. Lots of room. Gallinari with the rebound.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
Yeah, and I know gravity's out there, but not everything is going to fall, even when you set it up perfectly.
That's good, and the Heat lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Fareed.
And really, no amount of defense is going to keep Faried from finishing off the shot, looking totally focused on that basket.
The dish to Dragic. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
And the play was executed exactly as you draw it up until the very end. He's kicking himself.
Harris kicks to Mudiay. Here's Nurkic. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. Pass to Waiters. Back to Dragic. Whiteside. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Whiteside's got the lead up to 11 now for Miami.
Well, when it comes to collecting rebounds, Hassan Whiteside is one of the best in the league. Outstanding job creating a second chance opportunity and getting the shot to go.
Mudiay kicks to Gallinari. And the three off target.
You know, looking at his release and his form, it just seems like something is off, and it's affecting both his shot and, at this point, his confidence.
Whiteside kicks to Dragic. Buries the long-range jumper. Dragic has got 11 points.
First three of the quarter and third overall, guys. The defense might want to step up just a little bit on him from this point on.
Nurkic setting the pick for Harris. The feed to Mudiay. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. And another miss by Denver.
He's not doing his team any good by taking shots from that range.
Yeah, the only thing that kind of shot helps with is your opponent's chance of winning.
Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
Yeah, not a highlight reel play there. He needs to be aware of where he is on the court at all times.
Denver making a switch here. Jokic is checked in. And Miami with a change here, too. Johnson's checked in. The Nuggets trail by 14. Faried a screen on Dragic. Mudiay passes to Faried. And that one, good.
Well, not only unreal hair, but unreal strength by Faried to bully that one up.
Hard to believe that Kenneth Faried was taken 22nd in the draft class of 2011. And he's been a solid player ever since he came into the NBA.
Another one of those players, Kevin, you could classify as just because of his size he was overlooked, but his ability to muscle in and really outwork everybody makes up for that lack of size. Not your prototypical power forward, but he can hold his own. Still hard to watch the Denver Nuggets and not be reminded of one of their biggest upsets of all time, beating the #1 seed Sonics as the 8th seed in 1994. Mutombo lying on the ground, clutching the ball. Certainly a memorable playoff upset.
Ill-advised shot there.
And he knows it. Got locked into scoring mode, couldn't pull it back.
Kept alive. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
It just has to be frustrating to guard a guy like Faried. He is so good at getting the D to be too aggressive with him on looks like that.
And just thinking about that 1994 upset with the Nuggets, that is probably one of the biggest, if not the biggest moments in franchise history.
Oh, I can see it now. Mutombo laying on the deck, clutching the ball with 2 hands, and maniacally laughing in the air. Yeah, absolutely. That's what you point to. It's one of the best moments in NBA history, in my opinion. Sorry about that, Seattle.
All free throws good from Kenneth Faried.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
It's tipped. Now Gallinari. 6 points for him. Jokic with the screen on Waiters. Here's Harris. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. Harris has got 5 now.
Good looking shot from Harris. Clean look for the offense.
Outside Dragic. Kicks it to Whiteside. It's good.
We might be in for a career night here, guys. He was solid in the first quarter. He's been even better here in the second.
A different look for Denver. Laverne, he's checked in for Reed, and it's Arthur in for Gallinari. Then for the Heat, Chris Bosh is checked in for Dion Waiters. Richardson comes in for Wayne Ellington. And it's Tyler Johnson in for Goran Dragic.
Timeout, timeout.
Well, Dragic is very good with the basketball, but it seems like he's even better after he gets pressured. He does not dribble himself all that often into situations he can't find his way out of, either with the bounce or with the pass.
And with Dragic and his lack of turnovers, Brent, it's one of the reasons why he can play both guard positions with ease.
Well, I like how he can be aggressive, yet still play under control. That's when he's at his best. When the floor opens up and the Dragon has some space, he can light you on fire.
Agreed.
Make some noise, Denver. Your Nuggets dancers.
Jokic kicks to Laverne. Up and in on the layup. Laverne's got his first 2 points.
Once LeVern gets positioned down low, it's pretty much game over. Hard to root him out.
Here's Richardson, and it's Richardson slamming it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Harris kicks to Mudia. Floats one, and it's blocked by Whiteside. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. And here's Laverne, and the dunk by Arthur.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Yeah, it's funny how you see so many picks, but this one sets up the defense well. No one rotates over. Bang.
Will Barton, he's checked in for Denver. Well, Brent, they say great offense beats great defense. It certainly is a tall task trying to stop the greats from scoring in this game. What is tougher from a defensive standpoint than to stop a great player? It just seems like there's so many different options and different ways a team or an individual can play.
Defenses have to have the ability, Kevin, to make reads and get on the same page with regards to stopping the greatest players in the game. One player can't do it, so oftentimes we're talking about committing two defenders. What can the three guys on the back line of defense do against some of the game's greatest, and how is it that they can move on the string, read one another, and reassemble themselves within a possession? That is a tremendous skill that needs to be practiced, honed, and that's where great defenses gain confidence.
Well, I think communication probably is the priority when you begin that process.
It always starts with the talking, and that's where you see some of the greatest defenses have guys on the back line, the bigs pointing in certain directions, making sure they're directing traffic to make sure the problem areas on any possession are covered.
Johnson kicks to Johnson. Miami no good on that time either.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Barton. That one rolling around and rims out. The Heat leading by 7. Johnson outside. Dishes it to Johnson. Here's the teardrop. And it's Denver with the rebound. On the wing, Harris. There's the triple. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. Murray's checked in for Gary Harris. Winslow's checked in for Miami. Miami's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. Richardson dishes to Johnson. Got a piece of it. Here's Murray. Nice D from Bosch. Miami's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Johnson outside. Passes it to Johnson. 6 to shoot. Winslow. A three-pointer, no good. The Nuggets trail by 7. Now here's Barton. A rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
So his offense just has not been there tonight, and he needs to step up his game because there's still time to recover.
And just a nice combination of size and feel there. Terrific finish down low. And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Chandler's checked in. The Nuggets have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
You just can't help but think of what Miami was able to accomplish with the big 3. 4 straight NBA Finals appearances. That hadn't happened in the NBA for almost 30 years.
Johnson the screen. Here's Bosch.
Bosch is very steady at the free throw line. He has averaged an 80% mark for his career. You don't want to foul him on those kind of shots.
For Miami, they have made 8 of their 12 free throws in this game. The free throw drops for Bosch. No good on the second free throw. The Nuggets trail by 7. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Wide open look here for Murray, and it's off from three-point range. And Bray, you talked about the Heat making 4 consecutive finals. Historically speaking, that's actually a more unusual feat than winning 3 straight titles.
Yeah, I think they'd rather have the 3 rings, but you have to give them a ton of credit for the way they set up the basketball team, and now it's moving forward in the absence of LeBron James to see where they can get to and how quickly to become an Eastern Conference power once again.
1:05 left to play here in the second quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Martin from outside. Miami grabs the miss. Johnson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Took him no time at all on that one. And it's an 11-point Miami lead.
And some nice instincts shown on the defensive end from Barton to get that one started. Comes away with the steal thanks to that effort.
In the corner, Murray with it. Buries it from three-point range. Murray's got 6 points.
Simply taking advantage there of the defense. An easy look from 3.
Richardson the pass to Winslow. Bosch the screen. Johnson outside. There's Winslow. Laverne grabs the miss. Laverne's got 3 rebounds now in this one. And the foul on Jamal Murray. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Here's Johnson. Right side Bosch. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And we finished 1 half of basketball. It's the Heat leading by 8. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, how does the defense you're playing impact your offense?
It just energizes us. We have an ignitable group, and that's how we play. So we have to continue to stay the course and try to keep them off the 2-point line as best as we can.
Yeah, those runouts get your guys going. Thanks a lot, Spo. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. This is the halftime show on 2K Sports. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. Their largest deficit of the period was just 4 points. They were right there within shouting distance the entire time. Let's hear from you, Shaq, on the Heat first half.
In simple truth, they just got hot. Didn't matter what the defense was doing, Ernie. They were definitely able to rise above it. Even the tough shots. Did you see that one shot? I don't know how they even went down. They can carry this over to the second half. It's going to be hard to beat them, boy. Woo-wee.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Denver?
Their inaccuracy from behind the arc was brutal. Shot selection, I didn't see any. The perimeter offense they're running, you could scrap that. They need to get back to the basics. Pound it inside, more pick and roll. Try to pick up some easy buckets in transition.
That'll do it for now. Second half coming up. We'll see you after the game.
The lights of downtown Denver shimmering in the background as we welcome you back to the Mile High City and the Pepsi Center. The second half just about to get going here. The Nuggets trail by 8. Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half. A lot of length up front with Bosh and Whiteside in the middle. Dragic is out there with Dion Waiters. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. Well, if you watch Gary Harris out on the court, you can see he's always active. Very much looking for a chance to create a play or take advantage of an opportunity.
It'll be interesting for Gary Harris as the game settles down for him, the type of numbers on a consistent basis he'll be able to put up. Always a very mindful player of the space around him and can do a multitude of things.
The Heat have made 9 free throws in the game, 14 attempts. Free throw, good, Whiteside.
Nice stroke from the line by Whiteside. You know, he's only going to get better from there with some practice.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Well, you look at head coach Eric Spoelstra, the first word that comes to mind is meticulous. He started at the bottom. Now he's here. He used to fetch laundry and walk the coach's dogs. Not doing that anymore. Now one of the most respected coaches in the league. To see how far he's come from the film room to the hardwood, you just have to credit remarkable work ethic.
Moutier kicks to Harris. Back to Moutier. 6 on the shot clock. Expanding his range. Miami grabs the miss. Whiteside's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. You remember when Eric Spoelstra was the young, unproven coach directing the Big Three, and Brent, believe it or not, he's now the longest tenured coach in the Eastern Conference.
You know, the amazing thing, Kevin, he's still got a good full head of hair. Still that jet black hair. When is that going to turn gray? I guess if you win some championships and you have that kind of success, it's not going anywhere. And neither is Eric Spoelstra.
And Gallinari kicks to Jokic. And Winslow comes to help. Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call.
Just a boneheaded play there, guys. Plain and simple.
Just the teeniest loss of focus. Sometimes that can undo all the hard work the team's put in.
Miami leading by 11. Here's Waiters. He's got 11. Back to Dragic. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Harris. The Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Jokic kicks to Gallinari. And stolen by Whiteside. And here we go with Waiters. Running it up the court. Basket counts. Waiters got 13.
And he prefers to have the ball in his hands to break down the defense. Waiters with the explosive drive there.
Here's Moutier. And nothing is falling for him right now. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Inside, Jokic with the steal. And they're moving it up. Moving it up. Stolen by Waiters. Jacks up a 3. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Well, Waiters has a role on this team, and tonight he's on a roll. Big-time scoring effort.
Denver calls timeout. Denver with the ball. It's a 16-point game. And again, Denver no good.
They're 1 of 5 to begin this half, guys, and they have to address this problem quickly or this could get out of hand. He looked like he was in rhythm to shoot that one, guys, especially as open as he was. Just clanged it.
And Gallinari kicks to Fareed. Here's Jokic, and Whiteside sends it back.
As soon as Whiteside positions himself, he just spikes that one away. It's like he's playing beach volleyball.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Harris kicks to Jokic. Back to Harris. That one drops for him.
His shooting percentage is really outstanding tonight, and his team has needed it big time.
The 3 from Bosh. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. That's 10 points for Chris Bosh.
And Chris Bosh has really put the work in over the last few years to improve his outside shot, which means that you can't leave him open, even from 3.
Fareed, a screen on Dragic. Screen by Fareed. Off the screen. They get the rebound. Here's Jokic. Stolen by Bosh. Here's Waiters. Some solid defense from Harris. The Nuggets trail by 19. Moutier dishes to Harris. Screen by Fareed. Harris passes to Moutier. Clock at 6. Jokic with the screen on Dragic. Tries a 3. Moutier, no good.
He's not picking his spots out there right now, at least not well. He's forcing low percentage opportunities, and it's no surprise the frustration right there on his face.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Poked loose, and that'll be Denver as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets retain possession. Terrell Arthur, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And Miami also making a switch. Ellington's checked in. Gallinari with it. Now guarded by Winslow. And Gallinari kicks to Harris. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Harris has got 14 points for the game.
And as this game progresses, Kevin, I'm getting the feeling that Harris could be a good option.
Here's Bosch, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got 6 assists in the game.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
They're looking like a beaten team at this point, letting him get to the basket with such little resistance.
And Gallinari kicks to Moutier. Another 3 for Denver.
I mean, letting that guy shoot freely from out there, he's going to destroy you from the perimeter if you do that.
And it's Bosch at the elbow. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Big group substitution here for Denver. Jusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Kenneth Faried. Chandler comes in for Gallinari. Will Barton, he's checked in for Harris. And Murray subbed in for Moutier. Barton inside the line. That shot off. Now the Heat take it the other way. 22 is their biggest lead. Bosch dishes to Dragic. Kicks it to Whiteside. Takes the 13-footer, and that one comes up a bit short. The Nuggets trail by 18. Chandler attacking. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And it's the Heat on the break. Here's Ellington. That one, no good. Barton with some nice D. Chandler kicks to Arthur. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. They get Hassan Whiteside.
Perhaps the biggest positive for Darrell Arthur is his ability to punish defense with that jump shot. He's so good at the mid-range and pick-and-pop situations. Really easy release lets him consistently make jumpers if he gets himself into open space.
That free throw missing. And perhaps the best part about Arthur is that his range can extend out to the three-point line. Brent, very helpful in pulling out defenders.
Yeah, Darrell Arthur can hit the 3 if you give him some space. And a big guy who can step out like that frees up a lot of driving lanes for your guards.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Richardson comes in for Winslow. And it's Johnson in for Goran Dragic. Richardson for 3. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket. The Nuggets trail by 21. Murray with it. He has 6. Here's Barton. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup.
And Will Barton looks comfortable there down on the inside with the shot.
Johnson kicks to Whiteside. To the inside. Richardson. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Here's Murray. Johnson with the block.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Richardson, good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Barton outside. Nurkic setting the pick for Barton. From 10 feet out, Nurkic can't hit. Heat shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Ellington the pass to Richardson. Feeds to Ellington. Richardson kicks to Bosch. For 3, Ellington. Good, it's Bosch picking up the assist. Bosch has got 3 assists in the game.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And that one's good, Barton.
He really could time those perfectly. What an assist.
Johnson outside. The pass to Richardson. Shoots the 3. Back to Johnson. Up top, Ellington. To the right side. Bosch dishes to Richardson. 4 on the shot clock. The Heat need to get a shot off. Here's Whiteside. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Fantastic team defensive effort there. They made him uncomfortable taking that inside look, and it showed in the release.
Murray the pass to Nurkic. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Yeah, it's hard to hold Nurkic up. As soon as he gets that deep inside, he is more than capable of knocking down shots consistently.
Johnson the screen. Whiteside kicks to Ellington. Great look, but off the mark.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Stolen by Bosch. Johnson, that's for two. Arthur grabs the board. Denver's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And there's Murray on the assist by Chandler. 9 points for Jamal Murray.
The good old catch-and-shoot jumper there. Murray quickly getting these shots up and over the defense.
Johnson the screen. Here's Bosch. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Think back to the first couple years of Chris Bosh coming out of Georgia Tech into the NBA and how thin and slight he was, and people wanting him to pack on pounds. All he did was pack on points, Kevin. They all saw his future as a back-to-the-basket big man. That's not what he has become, and he's become an all-star level, maybe even a Hall of Fame caliber player at the power forward position.
And the first one drops. And thinking about Bosch and him never bulking up, really, he helped shift the mold of what the modern power forward is.
Well, the modern power forward has a good sense of the floor, has to be able to hit the outside shot and handle the basketball. Chris Bosh, coming into the league, had all of those tools at his disposal, and I don't think it was quite as big an adjustment for Chris Bosh. It was just about how much he could gain his confidence. He did that early. You know, around the league, Chris Bosh is thought about as such a versatile big man that still can dominate a game. Rare to have someone be so comfortable from anywhere on the floor with his size. Creating his own shot is very rare at the power forward spot, but expanding to the three-point line has made him devastating offensively.
Right side a screen. Over to the left wing. Three-pointer Ellington. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Ellington's got 6 points.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Wow, more threes in the NBA? Who knew? Teams trading tray balls.
Over in the corner, Chandler tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And with Bosh in his play, he's still one of the best power forwards in the league. Brent, you have to include his name into that conversation.
Well, don't let Eric Spoelstra's secrets out of the bag with what Chris Bosh does for him defensively. That's where he shows so much versatility as a 4 or 5 man, completely mobile out there, and it allows multiple pick and roll coverages.
Murray dishes to Laverne and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's on Chris Bosh.
And on defense, you have to be careful in how you guard Laverne. He can hurt you in a lot of ways.
Jokic has checked in for Nurkic. The Heat also with a sub. Dion Waiters checked in for Wayne Ellington.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And that one's good by Bosh. Denver's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Now Murray. 9 points in the game so far. Jokic with his screen on Johnson. Here's Murray, and that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. The Heat leading by 23. Gallinari and Fareed, the duo at the forward. Murray out there with Moutier, and it's Laverne in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Outside Dragic, 5 to shoot. Winslow wide open, and he fires. The Heat rebound. Richardson, that's a 2-pointer. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Richardson's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Heat. Moutier kicks to Murray. Fareed setting the pick for Murray. He dishes it to Fareed. There's Gallinari with the 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Whiteside sets the pick for Dragic. In the corner, Winslow with it. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. 8 points for Justice Winslow.
Well, Winslow makes that shot, and it makes his team that much more dangerous.
Back to Moutier. It's stolen by Dragic. Waiters passes to Winslow. To the middle. Here's Whiteside. Banked in off the glass.
That's an efficient trip down the floor for them, able to finish in tight.
Moutier kicks to Gallinari. He feeds it to Fareed. Stolen by Winslow. Pass to Richardson. And Waiters kicks to Whiteside. 5 on the clock. Whiteside, a screen on Fareed. Here's Winslow. Keeps it alive. Laverne grabs the miss. Nuggets shooting about 42% so far. There's the pick. Lets it go with the three. Connects from three-point range.
And the three-point shot is money from Laverne. Can't let him get a clean look from there.
Whiteside sets the pick for Dragic. Here's the three. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
Well, you can see and maybe feel right now him getting into the comfort zone out there after dropping the second three of the half. And Danilo Gallinari is one of the better three-point threats in the NBA. It isn't just the accuracy that he has, but it's the ease of his release. And a lot of times people don't realize just how big at 6'10" Danilo is. That allows that shooting window to be open quite often.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Laverne. Arthur comes in for Fareed, and it's Beasley in for Murray.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Here is Ellington. Outside Dragic. And here is Ellington. 6 to shoot. Off target with the open look. And return to Gallinari. He's done a good job of expanding his game, Brent, to more than just threes. It's helped him develop as a complete offensive threat.
Well, he's become much more than just a spot up and shoot guy, and he looks more and more comfortable as the seasons wear on. The interesting part about Gallinari is I think the game is slowing down for him. We know he's suffered from some injuries, but he looks much more like a veteran player out there in that Denver Nugget uniform.
Good ball movement here by Miami. Johnson left side. Three-pointer. And Ellington is good for 3.
And not a single point in the first quarter, but he's found his game, and you can tell he's got a bit of his swagger back.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. They set the pick. Here's Nurkic. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
You see Nurkic out there, as skilled as he is, still the thing that baffles you is his size. A legit 7-footer. He weighs 280, depending on what he had for dinner. But he's got great skill, and they're still exploring it in Denver.
That free throw, no good. And thinking about Nurkic and his size, Brent, he definitely doesn't fit the spot-up Euro big man profile we've seen.
No, he's one of those guys who enjoys the contact, and anytime he can get it, he'll be in there. Can spot up with the jump shot if he needs that. He likes to throw his weight around on the inside, and he does. He makes the most of his size.
Arthur kicks to Moutier. It's stolen by Dragic. And now it's Ellington running. He can go all the way. Finished off the break. Ellington's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Well, there's no doubt that Dragic is a weapon in the open court. He's also a lockdown defender who could come away with crucial steals.
Here's Nurkic. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And Brent, one thing you have to like about Yusuf Nurkic is that he plays with some edge to his game. I remember a moment where he scored on a defender. Felt they tried to flop and then handed the ball to them as they laid on the ground.
I love the confidence that he shows. He's a space eater and he clogs up the lane, and then sometimes he just shows you he's got deft touch and soft hands. So some untapped potential as he gets better.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
Nurkic a screen on Dragic. Moutier pass to Hernan Gomez. Out to the right wing. Here's Nurkic, and that one's drained from the low block. Nurkic has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, the defense did a fine job there. Just not good enough. Nurkic, too skilled.
On the wing, Williams. The dish now to Ellington. Johnson, wide open, he fires. No good with the triple.
Guys, I cannot believe he missed that one, and I bet he can't either.
Back to Moutier. Here's Arthur. Another three for Denver.
Nice ball movement to find Darrell Arthur, rising up and releasing. Gets that to go.
Dragic kicks to Ellington. Back to Dragic. Pass to Ellington. The tray. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got his 8th assist in the game. Moutier dishes to Beasley. Passes it to Hernan Gomez. The feed now to Beasley. Down low. Layup off the pick. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Hernan Gomez with the bucket.
And it's the Heat with the ball. Dragic kicks to Williams. Back to Dragic. On the wing, Johnson. Dishes it to Ellington. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Back to Williams. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Well, good hand-eye coordination, but he could only get the deflection very close.
And Miami making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Shot clock at 2. Got a piece of it.
You cannot tread lightly with Darrell Arthur lurking inside. He returns that one.
Denver's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Beasley kicks to Nurkic. No one near Moutier as he lets it go. No good from outside.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Kicks it to Reed. From 15 feet away. Takes a big height bounce and goes in.
Excellent use of the fundamental bounce pass. Totally in rhythm.
Reed with the steal. All by himself. On up the court. And the shot is good from Johnson.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
If these guys are focused on making a push with the basketball, they can be very good.
Beasley, the pass to Nurkic. 13 feet away. No good from Beasley. Miami's gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. Reed a screen. Now here's Johnson. He kicks it to Ellington. And again, Miami with the triple.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Nuggets have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Nurkic a screen on Johnson. And it's Beasley in the corner. To the paint. Here's Nurkic. And he banks in the layup.
Just a great attack mentality. Got right through the defense to finish strong inside.
Johnson kicks to Johnson. Now here's Ellington, covered by Beasley. Feeds to Williams. On the wing, Johnson. 6 to shoot. A three-pointer is right on target.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Beasley outside. Now the pass to Nurkic to the paint. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Moutier. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
And even though there was a slight contest, Moutier can still make a high percentage of those opportunities.
Johnson kicks to Williams. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half. Doing a great job at the line.
At the line for the Heat, Derek Williams. At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
Denver making a switch here. Chandler's checked in. And Williams drops them both. Nuggets have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Moutier, no good. Here's Johnson. Johnson kicks to Johnson. Right wing. He dishes it to Johnson. 5 on the clock. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And that's now 7 points for Williams.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Ellington with it. Outside Williams. He feeds it to Reed. Johnson the screen. Johnson kicks to Williams. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. 9 points for Williams.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Yep, he's going to kill you coming off of those down screens. As a defender, you have to fight over the top.
There's the screen. Now here's Moutier. He's guarded by Johnson. Williams against Chandler. From the wing. Arthur, no good. And Miami shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Johnson outside. Pass to Williams. And it's Denver with the rebound. Chandler's got 4 rebounds now tonight. There's the dish to Moutier. Arthur with it. Johnson on him. Arthur kicks to Moutier. Shoots from the line, and he hits the jump shot. Moutier's got 4 points this quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Miami.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And while it's a team game, you can't win without guys showing up. And that was the case tonight for Whiteside.
I mean, the guy was eating glass tonight. There's no other way to describe it. Showing so much effort on that end, and all those rebounds of his are why the score is what it is.
Reed misses the baby hook.
He makes the big bucks because he's expected to knock those shots down. The D was there, but that's no excuse. He has to hit those shots.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Johnson. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Johnson kicks to Williams. Lays it up and banks it in.
And they've just done a great job of keeping this crowd out of the game. And we're getting closer to victory. The crowd's getting quieter.
And that's the thing. When you go on the road, 2 things can happen. Either the environment can affect you, or you can affect the environment. They chose the latter.
But they get it back. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Goran, congrats on the win tonight. Bench really came through tonight. What all has to happen for this team to really be clicking?
I mean, everybody's playing hard, you know, even the guys from the bench. You know, we need everybody, even including the bench. Everybody have to be focused, play hard, and especially in defense.
True team effort, got it done tonight. Thanks, Goran. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Hassan Whiteside. He posted a double-double tonight, points and rebounds. You can see the energy he brings to this team and the difference he makes when he's on his game.
He's a road warrior because he was on that edge in that game tonight. Oh, my boy. That's what we don't always see from this guy. But tonight, road warrior.
An unreal rebounding effort, 16 boards in total. And every one of those was a product of his tenacity under the glass. Just a gritty, gutsy performance, one of the key factors in this win tonight.
And that's it for tonight, but we've got a whole new NBA season ahead of us. For Shaquille O'Neal, for Kenny the Jet Smith, for Kevin Harlan, wherever he might be, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again very soon.